it's looking real crazy right now, man. and I was sitting there thinking, this might be one of the most unpredictable seasons ever, man. Like, just when you think you got it figured out, we've been talking all year about who do you believe in? Is it the Broncos? I didn't even put the Broncos on the header, but they snuck away with a victory in overtime. So nobody gives you a reason to believe that right now while we're recording this, you're getting ready to see the Giants and Patriots take on each other. So, I mean, do you believe in the Patriots? Like, they got a young quarterback. They have kind of come out of nowhere, a team that wasn't expected to do what they're doing. The Ravens and Chiefs may not even make the playoffs, man. The Bills, they won against the Steelers, but just told you they lost to the Dolphins. So anything is possible with them, too. They stunk it up against the Texans last Thursday. So they're an up and down team. It is no way to tell who is going to be in charge. The Colts. What's up, and welcome back to Cover 2 with
BeeWoo.
Earl knows it all, man, and BeeWoo. We're coming off of Thanksgiving week, man. A lot to be thankful for. Got a chance to spend some time with family, catch a lot of football, man, and like I said, just kind of be grateful for all the blessings that we continue to receive, man. First and foremost, how are you doing today, man?
Man, doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Like you said, got a chance to spend some time with the family over the Thanksgiving holidays. A couple of my kids showed up, my grandkids showed up, and it was, you showed up,
Yeah. Of course.
Yep. Mom showed up. It was a very festive weekend. Got a chance to catch a little rest, got a little relaxation in because man, you never ever seen, I don't know, man. It's just not enough time because when I got ready to get up today and get this week thing back started, I was like, man, I still ain't ready. And I've been chilling in my robe for the last 3-4 days, man. And what's yeah, man. But yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah, Sunday night it started to be like, man, we really got to go back to work tomorrow, man. It's crazy,
right? Yeah, man. Yeah, so but it was a beautiful thing, while it lasted. Yeah, like I said, got a chance to see a lot of people that I love. So thanks to the people that I'm thankful to have in my life, and we got a little chance to either watch a little football or fall asleep on football. Whatever one or two,
a little bit of both. A little bit of both.
Or a little bit of both. We usually eat early. A lot of people like to eat late, in on Thanksgiving. But our family, usually eats early. So we got a little chance to, get an early meal in, and get going, watch some little football. So by that second game, it was either nap time, or whatever it was. Then however you play it out. But usually,
you get your little dessert plate right before the Cowboys get ready to kick off. Then you may fall asleep by the end of the first quarter, and wake back up, man, to catch the end of that game, and then go get you another plate. That's how that's the pro way to do it. If you're gonna do it, you got to plan the thing out.
Most definitely. But I mean, the Cowboys game and Packers game, I was watching a little bit of it, and I had some errands to run in and out of that game. But for the most part, it looks like the Packers was kind of getting back to doing Packers things. Although I didn't pick them to win this game.
Man, my picks look horrible.
Yeah. Man, most definitely. The picks look horrible, the whole entire week, my picks look horrible. But I just thought that the Lions would, win that game, and they did not win that game.
Yeah.
And the Packers won, but I just had kind of got off the love and Michael Parsons tip, and I was like, okay, man, maybe these guys are not who we thought they were.
The Lions right now, if the playoffs started today, would not be in the playoffs, man. Like they've been one of the best teams the last couple of years, man. We love Dan Campbell, call him Dan Quinn 2.0. But they're having a sort of rough. I want to say rough season. They're having a season like a lot of teams are, man. It's been very unpredictable this year. And the Cowboys get a big victory over the Chiefs. They get back into the playoff race at this point. Like the Cowboys may have an outside chance of winning the NFC East right now. Like that's how unpredictable this season is, man. It's crazy. Like you said, anybody that knows me knows, man. Well, I'm not a Lions fan, but I'm riding with the Chiefs this year, man. I'm riding with and I could have bet you $100 million that Patrick Mahomes was not going to lose that game to the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, man. And I would have been broke. I would have owed you for the rest of my life. The Cowboys offensively, man, the crazy thing is, and I'll never root for the Cowboys, but it's always good to have a damn good dog on your team, man. And Mr. Pickens, he is proven to be a very important weapon for that offense, man. He's opened some things up. Him and CeeDee Lamb are really a big-time 1-2 punch, man. And Dak, this is what Dak does. He plays good in the regular season, man. So, surprise, surprise, they win a game on Thanksgiving. And I didn't even read this stat. I didn't know this. I wouldn't have picked the Lions because usually when the Lions was sorry for the last 50 years, the one game you can count on them showing up was Thanksgiving. But apparently, in the last 9 Thanksgiving games, they are 1-8. I'm like, man, hold on, man. How did I miss that stat? Because they've been good. They was 14-2 last year, whatever their record was. Like, how do they keep losing these games on Thanksgiving? But yeah, so I didn't do my proper research on that, man. And then, speaking of doing proper research, my Ravens, who I've been championing still, I might have to lead them along too, man. I did not know Joe Burrow was going to be back for this game on Thursday. And Joe Burrow comes back and handles his business against his team, man. And nobody in the AFC North seems to want to win the division. Joe Burrow, far be it for me to say, is there some hope left? Because I think they're 3-8 of 3-9 or 4-8 right now. They got an outside chance of maybe winning the division right now. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I was watching this game. I started to watch this game. I'm not gonna say I was watching it, but as the game got ready to start, I start to think on maybe I should recant on my Ravens pick because I just figured that Joe Burrow was gonna win.
I had that same feeling, unfortunately.
and I was like, you know what? I might need to. And when I seen him doing the presser, I was like, yeah, he's too relaxed. He's too calm.
He is Joe Cool, man.
And he has nothing. I mean, his team was 3-7 at the time.
Yeah, 3-8. Yeah,
3-8 at the time. I was like, oh yeah, they got nothing to lose. The team is pretty much a good team, and this is a rivalry game.
Yeah.
So yeah, they gonna play.
Yeah. As soon as I started watching the pregame, I said, hold on, man. Joe Burrow playing? I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving. It's food being cooked, family coming into town, in-laws in. I'm trying to maneuver all that. So, honestly, this week, that's why y'all didn't get an NFL matchup. I told y'all I wasn't going to be one because I knew there was a lot going to be going on. Yeah, when I seen Joe Burrow was going to play, I said, man, I shouldn't have picked the Ravens, man. Because even though they've been winning, they was on a 5-game winning streak. It's been ugly, and the offense ain't really been that good. And one thing Joe Burrow can do is put up some points. Him and Chase and Higgins, they gonna do their thing, man. And Joe came back. Jamar Chase had 110 yards. Joe Burrow had 2 TDs. Like, it's like they didn't miss a step, man. They've been doing this for 8 years since way back at LSU. So, yeah, man. Yeah, it's looking real crazy right now, man. and I was sitting there thinking, this might be one of the most unpredictable seasons ever, man. Like, just when you think you got it figured out, we've been talking all year about who do you believe in? Is it the Broncos? I didn't even put the Broncos on the header, but they snuck away with a victory in overtime. So nobody gives you a reason to believe that right now while we're recording this, you're getting ready to see the Giants and Patriots take on each other. So, I mean, do you believe in the Patriots? Like, they got a young quarterback. They have kind of come out of nowhere, a team that wasn't expected to do what they're doing. The Ravens and Chiefs may not even make the playoffs, man. The Bills, they won against the Steelers, but just told you they lost to the Dolphins. So anything is possible with them, too. They snuck it up against the Texans last Thursday. So they're an up and down team. It is no way to tell who was going to be in charge. The Colts at one point had the best record, and I told you the Colts probably not going to make the playoffs, even though they was 8-2 at the time. The Jaguars are in first place in that division.
Sounds real crazy to say that the Colts is not going to make the playoffs.
I told you this 2 weeks ago, man. I said, watch out. The Colts may not make it. And right now, they're in second place, and the Texans just beat them. They're half a game behind them, I think. So it's like they may finish third in the division after getting off to that great start. It was Indiana Jones, this Danny Dimes, this Jonathan Taylor's going to win the MVP. He went crazy against the Falcons. They shouldn't even want if they didn't have the Falcons on their schedule, they would be in third place right now in the division. Like, that's what it is. So, yeah, man, it's an unpredictable season, man. And then in the NFC, we're gonna talk about these guys too. We just told you the Cowboys are back in it. The Packers, who we say the Packers good, then they lose, then they say they good again, and they slip up. They get a big one. They lost to Carolina, and maybe we're going to have to stop discounting these teams who lost to Carolina because Carolina's good. They beat the Rams.
Carolina's good.
We got to stop looking at the Carolina losses like, oh, man, you lost to Carolina. Carolina seems to be a legitimate team, man. The Cowboys got beat by earlier. The Falcons, well, we're not talking about the Falcons, but the Packers lost to them earlier this year. The Rams just lost to them. So all of these teams, they're all kind of bunched together, man. And it makes for some good theater, but it also makes it very difficult to like make a prediction on what's going to happen. So it'll be a fun last 5 games in December as we get to, this end of the season, man, before the playoffs. Everybody still, unless I think the Saints were officially eliminated yesterday, but everybody else is pretty much in it. The Titans probably out of it. The Falcons aren't officially out of it, but they may be out of it very soon. So you got a lot of teams. Cardinals, I think, are still in it officially, but they probably about to be out too. But everybody else still feels like, you know what? We got a chance, man. The Chicago Bears are the number 1 seed right now in the NFC. The Chicago Bears. Now, you got Green Bay, who we said, they're going to win the Super Bowl after week 1, how they look with Michael Parsons. You got Detroit, who's been dominating that division the last couple of years. You had Minnesota, who has a great defense and went 15-2 last year. Out of all those teams, the Bears are in first place. So, yeah, man, this is whatever you think you know, just throw it out the window at this point, man. This season is unpredictable, man. Anything can happen.
Very unpredictable season.
Yeah.
People who you thought were good are not as good as you thought they are.
Yeah.
Teams who you thought was going to be bad are not bad or not as bad or how you thought they were going to be.
Yeah.
And this is like mystical.
Yeah.
It's unpredictable.
And like you said, the Chargers the Chiefs right now. Chiefs and the only thing helping the Ravens is they're in that sorry division. But I'm not to cut you off.
Yeah. Monday Night Football just started, and just as we're speaking of unpredictable games, let's not be alarmed if the Giants win this game tonight.
If it's one thing the Giants know how to do, it's spoil the Patriots party, man. We don't see that a lot of times. I'm sorry. Hey, listen, man, anything is possible, man.
Yes,
I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised, man. Now, I shouldn't have been surprised by this game, man. I'll admit, I purposely did not watch this game because it was on at the same time as my real team, the Georgia Bulldogs, were on, man. So the Philly Dogs, I was rooting for them, but so, man, I ain't going to even get into that. I clicked over there for a quick second to see things when going the way I want them to go. So I ain't going to do this to myself, man. Let me go ahead and watch the real dogs. And lo and behold, the Eagles lose another one, man. Now, bright side, A.J. Brown had a good game, man. I'm sure he's happy. I think he had over 100 yards and 2 TDs in the game. But, yeah, man, the Eagles are in a space right now that they are up by only a half a game right now on the Cowboys. I guess a game and a half since the Cowboys have a tie, but Cowboys are still alive, man, in that division. Like, Eagles have lost 2 in a row. Cowboys have won 3 in a row. And the crazy thing is, and, you know, I know y'all say I choose a lot of teams and stuff. I kind of predicted this. When I got off the Eagles bandwagon early, I kind of seen this happening, man. And the reason I say that because I just saw this 2 years ago. They started off 10-1, and they just stunk it up the rest of the way. This year, they started off 4-0, and now they've been 4-4 since then. So it's like the Eagles get to the Super Bowl, stink, or start off good and stink. Get to the Super Bowl, win it, start off good, stink. If you buy an Eagles stock, next year's your year, man. They're going to get to the Super Bowl and win it again, maybe. But this year, abort mission, man. Cut bait. It's over with. They're not going to do that, man. I seen this movie. I know how it ends. They're not going to do it, man. I have no idea who's going to win the NFC. I mean, because you could logically say that it could be the Eagles still, but I don't think it's going to be them, man.
I mean, I don't know what's wrong with Lamar and, you know, Hurts. Like, these guys, you know, it just seems like their offense.
You know what's wrong with them? They had 2 dominant running backs last year that are not dominating. And even though Lamar Jackson, 3-time MVP, great football player, you need that running game. When it gets cold outside, you need that running game to lean on, man. And Derrick Henry getting 10 carries in that game. I know you were down in the game, but you got to get Derrick Henry to football. Simple as that. Saquon Barkley had that great year. I mean, we've seen this before. When guys get 2,000 yards, unfortunately, that's usually it for them, man. Unless you Adrian Peterson and you just like superhuman, you really kind of fall off a cliff at that point, man. What was my guy C.J. Johnson or whatever, who played for the Titans? He got 2,000 yards. He was about the league after that. 1,800 yards for Jamal Anderson. Falcons gets to the Super Bowl. He blows his knee out the next year. Never heard from him again. Same year, 2,000 yards from Terrell Davis. Next year gets hurt. Pretty much done for his career. Jamal Lewis, 2,000 yards. Really didn't do anything much after that. Unfortunately, I think Saquon Barkley probably took a beating last year, got all those yards, and he's not going to be the same guy no more, man. It's just unfortunate reality of it all, man. And I hate to say this, but Jalen Hurts is not proven that he can kind of take that team to the next step, man, and win the game throwing the ball. They in trouble. Simple as that, man. Unless Saquon Barkley can, you know, find some kind of magic potion or something to get him back right, I think it's going to be a wrap for them, man.
So does Jalen Hurts continue to be in the next few years the quarterback of this team?
I mean, his record is pretty good, man. And
he has a lot of things around him, though.
He does. I mean, y'all, some of y'all football fans are pointing the finger at you, BeeWoo. You don't like for quarterbacks to have talent around them. Apparently, it's a problem for them to have it. Like,
I'm just asking. Is he gonna be in? Because you're seeing like you're saying that he is not capable of taking his team.
I'm not even gonna say that because I mean, I'm old enough to remember him playing against the Michael Jordan of football, so they tell me, and Patrick Mahomes, and outplaying him in the Super Bowl. Like, I've seen him outplay Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl twice. Like, so he can do it. He's shown he can do it, man. I don't know if it's a disconnect with them wanting him to throw the ball, or, you know, they want to play conservative, or he doesn't want to make mistakes or throw interceptions, so he doesn't take the chances that maybe you need to. But sometimes when you got A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, sometimes you just got to throw it up there and say, hey, I trust they're going to make a play for me. You know, he got a strong enough arm to make that happen. Like, sometimes you got to gamble, man. You, as they say in the hood, scared money don't make money, man. Like, you know, it's cool to be conservative and want to run the ball, and this ain't 1980s NFL no more, man. You got to be able to air that thing out at certain times and be able to, you know, push the pedal to the metal. And I think he has the skill set to do it, but for some reason there's a disconnect there. And like I said, I don't know if it's coaching or if it's, you know, like you said, they got all the weapons in the world. They got a good tight end in Dallas Goedert. They got two good receivers. You got a good running back. Even their backup running backs past couple years have been decent too. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. But they got to figure something out. I know a lot of Philly fans are not a fan of Nick Sirianni. So, even though he's won a Super Bowl, and one thing Philly will do, we seen this with Doug Peterson, they don't care if you won a Super Bowl. If you ain't getting the job done, they're going to get you up out of there. So, I mean, Sirianni, he may get next year, but if it ain't, like I said, if they ain't knocking on the door to win that thing next year, and they don't finish strong this year and win it, he may be looking at being on the hot seat and being out of there. So, you know, it's going to be tough. So we'll see what happens with them, though. But like I said, man, as far as Earl knows it all predictions, I have no predictions. I don't know who's going to do it in the NFC, man.
Wow.
I can't even joke. I can't even joke to pick a team, man. It's no team to pick. I'm not gonna pick the Bears. So, I mean, you know, I don't think that's gonna happen. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean,
I think the Rams. You know, I don't know. I think the Rams and the Eagles are the team to still continue to watch in the NFC.
Yeah. The Rams have lost a couple games. Like the loss to the Eagles early in the season was kind of interesting. They blew that game, let the Eagles come back, got the kick block to lose the game. This loss to the Panthers, maybe it was a blip. Before that, I think right before, like Matthew Stafford set the record for most touchdowns in a row without throwing an interception. And then he turned into Carson Beck after that and threw 17 interceptions in a row. Like, he got that record and was like, all right, man, I guess I can start throwing interceptions now. So maybe it's just, hey, everybody has a bad game. Maybe that's what it was, man. Because they was rolling before that. So, you know, and their defense is pretty good too. But Bryce Young had a pretty good game against them, man. He was throwing the ball around the field. So, you know.
And how dare I would definitely say that the Cowboys would be the team. Like, I'm not going to even give them that grace. So, I say.
Problem with the Cowboys is they got to play defense. And they don't got none. So, yeah. And you got to trust Dak in a big moment. So, nah, I wouldn't go there either. Man. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this thing plays out, man. I mean, we kind of haven't said anything about Tampa Bay anymore. They got a lot of injuries down there. Could the Panthers be the team to beat in NFC?
They are just the Panthers are too raw.
Yeah.
They're too raw.
Everybody has flaws. That's what the thing is, though. So it's like you want to say, "Oh, this is a team," and I'm agree with you on this. Still, I'm not going to jump off the Rams. I said last week the Rams is the best team in the NFL, and I'm being clouded by remembering how bad the Panthers have been. But the Panthers are legitimate, so you know maybe they beat them. Maybe they just ran into a tough team. I think the Rams are still the most complete team. They got Super Bowl winning quarterback, good receivers, good running back, pretty good defense too. They probably got the best coach. Another team that I haven't said anything about, and I'm gonna get your opinion on this. San Fran. San Fran is 9-4 right now. They're in third place, but I mean, I think the NFC West is going to get all three of those teams in there with the Seahawks and Rams as well. We seen the boy Genius kind of get himself to the Super Bowl a couple times, man. He seems to be able to pull some out of thin there. Are the 49ers just like kind of waiting back and saying, hey, we're going to strike?
I don't know, man, because, Shanahan, he will kind of one up himself and shoot himself in the foot. So, and I don't think you want to do that with the Rams because the Rams are that team that's a complete team, even though they stumbled here last week or this past weekend. But I don't think Shanahan wants to play with McVay and Stafford and try to outsmart himself against this, Rams team because you might find yourself on the outside looking in. Because this Rams team, man, I think they are legit. They just kind of got off focus, off track a little bit here. So
and a lot of these teams still gonna play each other too. So that's part of it. The Rams. I mean, the 49ers got to play the Bears. So we'll see what happens with that. Right now, the Bears are in the driver's seat, but anything.
These next 2 weeks of football usually get real interesting around Christmas time, and we're getting around that time, and it's about to be snow flurries falling and cold, and it's about to get to the nitty gritty of football season. And like I said, these next 2 weeks, 3 weeks here or so, after tonight's game, it's going to start getting really interesting.
It's some big matchups.
How this thing shapes out. Yep.
I'm looking at the Bears are the number one seed in the NFC. They got the Packers, the Browns, the Packers, the 49ers, and the Lions. The Bears are the number one seed. They could not make the playoffs if they mess up in these last 5 games. So, like, if the Packers beat them, and the Packers usually own the Bears, that could be scary. Like, the only for sure win maybe the Browns game, but any of those other games can be a toss-up for the Bears. So, it remains to be seen, man, who's going to do what they do. We talked about this Colts team as well, and the Colts lose to the Texans. The Texans right now are 7-5. They're 1 game back of the Colts, who are in second place at 8-4, I think, right now. And the Jaguars jumped in the first place in that division, man, at 8-4. So with a win over the Titans. Wide open in the AFC South. It could stand the reason that the Colts, they may get in, but right now they are looking like a team that could be. They got to deal with the Chargers. They got to deal with the Jaguars. Texans on their heels. I only think one team from the AFC North is going to get in. The Bills are 8-4. Patriots are right there as well. So yeah, it's wide open in the AFC as well too, man. So we'll see what happens. And we kind of talked about, I think it was maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, we were saying, do you believe in either the Colts? All of them had 2 losses at the time: the Colts, Broncos, and Patriots. Broncos and Patriots are still, trucking along right now, man. Both of them still coming in with 2 losses, and since then, the Colts have kind of distanced themselves in the wrong way. They're going the other way. So I guess now we'll see if it's Broncos or Patriots are the teams to be concerned with, man. But yeah, Colts fans, y'all had a good start to the season. I really we haven't talked about the Colts owner either. Miss Irsay, she's down there on the sidelines. She usually has a headset on. When they were winning, and she was taking notes and stuff. When they were winning, I think everybody liked that. Everybody felt good about it. But the Jerry Jones / Arthur Blank treatment that people say, why is the owner on the sideline? I don't think I ever seen either one of them put a headset on. This lady usually is wearing a headset. So I'm sure people probably feel a little different now that they're not winning as much as they was before. So, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I can say that I missed that one. I didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah,
so the
man.
owner is down on the field with the headset on.
Headset on. She wants to know what's going on with the plays or how things are working.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does she even know what she's listening to? Does she have a clue?
Hey man, we got women fans of this show. I don't know. I mean, and you know, her dad
It's
on the
a fair
team.
question. I mean, I'm not
It is, yeah.
saying
I would say that about Jerry Jones.
Arthur Blank might not know what he was listening
right,
to.
true.
If he put on a headset.
If I put on the headset and I heard X9Z 3 5 2 on break, I wouldn't know what the hell they were saying either. So I mean, yeah, I don't know why she got the headset on. Maybe she wants to study the playbook. She want to try to get better at Madden. I don't know, man. Like maybe she won't come in and play quarterback. Who knows? But yeah, man, interesting. Yeah, we haven't talked about that all year, but she was doing that like since preseason though, and she has a little notepad taking notes and stuff, man. So you know, I didn't think the Colts was gonna be anything, so I forgot to talk about it. But then they started winning, and people, you know, kept putting their little clips up of her winning and stuff. So you know, it's cute when you're winning, but when you start losing, maybe not so much.
I'm sure she has not the slightest clue of what she's listening to.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I can imagine.
She might got iTunes on it, and then man, she just fronting like she listening to something.
Right.
Got a good podcast. She might be listening to Cover too, man. Who knows?
She might. She very well could be. Because I can assure you, she doesn't know anything about them plays that she's in, Carl. Because, like you said, that is that it's not a play that looks like a Madden play on.
Nah, not at all.
It is more formulated than what you think.
A little bit, man. We got to check in on nephew Shedeur, man. He got his second start yesterday. We talked about the 49ers already. Looked pretty good early on in the first half, man. They were down 10-8. Looked like they may have a chance, and then second half, the 49ers pulled away from them. I think Shedeur, let me see if I got his numbers here. I
know he was sacked once, and it looked like they just let him come in on him.
The Ole. He went 16 for 25, 149 yards. Got another TD pass to Harold Fannin Jr. I think that was a deep pass that I saw from him in that game. Yeah, man. I mean, it was 34-yard touchdown pass he threw. So, yeah, they actually, played pretty decent against the 49ers, man, but, weren't able to pull it out. Brock Purdy didn't really do too much. He only had 168 yards, so not a lot of offense in that game. Two pretty good defenses. Shedeur, I think he will continue to start. I don't think they're gonna yank him out. They might as well. I don't know why they would. They might as well let him keep playing. Big matchup next week for him, though. He goes against Cam Ward, the number 1 overall pick. So now before the draft, it was a debate about who's gonna go number 1. So Shedeur wound up, of course, falling to the 5th round. So a very winnable game for Shedeur next week against the Titans, who are the worst team in the NFL. So we'll see what happens with that game. Should be a fun matchup for those two.
This is one you might want to watch, Falcon fans.
Oh, what you
find you something else to do, game.
I mean, it's a lot you can do, but this game probably is going to leave a lot to be desired too, man. I don't know if it's going to be great.
Something else to do. If you want to watch this football, like you said, one possible number 2 guys, maybe your number 1 pick. Who's going to go? I'm with Shedeur on this game, man. And not because I have anything against Cam, but I just want to see the guys succeed and prove the naysayers wrong. And it's one I might tune into.
Yeah, I think the Brown, and the reason I'm going with Shedeur in this game, he has Myles Garrett with him, and Cam Ward going to be running for his life. So the Titans don't got one of them over there on their side. So Shedeur may have a little bit more time and a little bit more, patience as far as being able to do some stuff. Right now, the Patriots up 10-0, man. So I don't know that. I don't know if we're gonna get that upset, but anything is possible, man. Maybe is Jackson Dart starting today? Jackson Dart. So yeah, we'll see, man. Maybe Jameis can come in and say today, man. Who knows? Now the Seahawks, of course, another one of those teams in the NFC. I really don't trust the Seahawks either, man. And this is the Sam Darnold effect, unfortunately. But they're 9-3. right there with the Rams after getting a big 26-0 victory. You know, the Vikings aren't a very good team, so Seahawks did what they were supposed to do in that game. We didn't talk about the Bills, but the Bills got a victory 26-7 over the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers is completing the end of one Mr. Mike Tomlin's career, probably in Pittsburgh right now.
Yes,
and
he is
his own career.
He is ushering him and Mike Tomlin out the door.
Yeah.
And I don't know, is Mike done, like, or is he just needing a change of scenery? Like, is he done?
I think if he gets let go or if he decides to leave, he'll definitely have a job the next day if he wants one, I think. I mean, he's never had a losing season in his career. So, now he is in danger of having that happen this year. He's 6-6 currently. So, I think he may have outsmarted himself, man, or somebody in their organization. They had a chance to go get Shedeur. Right now, you got Aaron Rodgers and you got Mason Rudolph as your two quarterbacks. And I mean, having watched Mason Rudolph, I don't think Shedeur could have did much worse than him. So, maybe he should have went and took a chance on Shedeur, but we'll see. Aaron Rodgers is still nursing a broken hand, I think, in his throwing hand. So, but yeah, it's getting late for the Steelers. In that game, Josh Allen didn't look too great either. He had 123 yards, 1 TD and 1 pick. So Buffalo still ain't looking like, they not looking too good either. But a win is a win. So I guess they'll take that. And of course, the Chargers, of course, beat up on the Raiders as well, 31-14. I think they actually lost their quarterback, Justin Herbert, in that game. I think he either broke his hand or it's his off hand as well. So he actually, so this from 35 minutes ago from the good people at the NFL. He had hand surgery today, and he's considered day-to-day. They say he is not expected to miss time. So his non-throwing hand was injured. Same thing that happened to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers missed the game, of course, but came back this week. But something to keep an eye on. If you're a Chiefs fan, maybe that's the silver lining that you got, that maybe you can try to creep back in this thing. But Chiefs probably got to win the division, so they shouldn't even be worrying about the Chargers either. But playoff picture is still wide open, man. We talked about it at the top of the show. We've been talking about it all show. It's still wide open. You guys tell us if you're a fan, if the team is still in it right now. I mean, really, if you're not a Titans, Saints, who else? Falcons. I hate to say it. Cardinals fan. If you're not a fan of any of those teams, you still got a chance, man.
Still got a chance.
Yeah, so you still got an opportunity to see what happens. So comment below. Tell us, how are you feeling right now? Do you think with 5 weeks left in the season, it's December, we get into the nitty-gritty of it. We're about to start having these cold weather games. Snow is going to be out there. This is like a great time where you got to pack your defense and run the football. Do you think your team has a chance, whoever that team is, man? So you guys comment below, tell us. Or, hey, are you looking forward to next season, man? Are you like BeeWoo and the Falcons saying, man, next year what we going to do? What can we do to get better? Are you a Titans fan saying, we got the first pick, what do we need? We already got our quarterback. What else can we add? So, yeah, man, comment below. Tell us what you think, man. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss a thing. BeeWoo, do you got anything else for the people, man?
Hey, man, I want to say thank y'all for tuning into the show, being a part of the show, commenting the ridiculous comments that you comment on, saying,
BeeWoo
talking. You don't take anything personal at all. But hey, man, we appreciate you guys. It was very thankful for you guys.
Yes,
hey,
sir,
enjoy your holiday season, and peace up.
A-time down. And I'm gonna get on my soapbox for a second, man. Hey, I know people sometimes get a little depressed to be down, but spend time with your loved ones. Be around people you love. Enjoy some football, maybe, if that's something that can get your mind off of it. Don't stress out. I know the economy is crazy. It's a lot going on in the world, man.
A lot going on.
Stress out, man. Them children don't need that extra PS5, man, or whatever, man. They'll be all right. Tell them tax time, we're going to get you straight, man. It'll be okay. Don't kill yourself over this Christmas stuff, man, okay? But, again, man, thank y'all for watching, man. We hope we've been able to give y'all some laughs, man. And like I said, sometimes you got to laugh to keep from crying, man. If your team is bad, you're probably feeling bad. So, tune in to us, man. Tell a friend as well, man. And tell a hater, man, because we love the haters as well, man. So, again, like we said, man, peace up. A-Town down. We'll see y'all next week, man. It's the most wonderful time of year.
Yes, sir.